Good evening, everyone. It was a brazen act of violence that has stunned Japan and the world. Shinzo Abe, former Prime Minister of Japan, ally to the U.S. and friend of American presidents, murdered in broad daylight by a lone assassin, shot in a country where gun violence is exceedingly rare. It happened in the city of Nara as the long-serving leader was appearing at an outdoor event in support of a fellow politician. Abe fell by 2 gunshots. The shooter wrestled to the ground. Authorities say he used a homemade gun and has confessed to the murder. In Washington, President Biden reacting to the news, saying he was stunned and outraged. This afternoon, traveling to the Japanese embassy, where he signed a book of condolences. Janice Mackey Frayer has our report. We must warn you, some of the images are graphic.
It was 11:30 in the morning. Former Japanese Prime Minister Shinzo Abe was giving a campaign speech when the terrifying gunfire rang out. From another angle, you can see Abe turned briefly after the first shot, then the second shot is fired. Abe collapses. You can see plumes of smoke. The suspected gunman didn't try to run and was tackled. What police described as a homemade shotgun seen lying on the street. Witnesses were stunned. It was surprising. It doesn't feel real, she says. Abe was airlifted to the hospital with no vital signs and died hours later. Japan's longest-serving prime minister, Shinzo Abe, was popular and often polarizing. He met dozens of world leaders and forged important ties with the U.S., the first Japanese prime minister to visit Pearl Harbor.
He really led the effort to strengthen the process of reconciliation between our two countries.
President Biden signing a condolence book at the embassy today, calling his death a loss to the world. People have been placing flowers and candles on the street where it happened. Abe's death is also profoundly shocking for Japan because it has some of the world's strictest gun laws. Last year, in a country of 125 million people, there were just 10 shootings that led to only 1 death. Police say the 41-year-old gunman admitted he wanted to kill Abe because of a grudge. They say other improvised guns were seized from his home.
Janice joining us now. Janice, lots of questions about security at that event.
And few answers, Lester. What isn't clear is how an armed man was able to make it past Abe's security detail and get close enough to kill him. That's a key part of the police investigation, with Japan in mourning tonight. Lester?
Janice Mackey Frayer, thank you.